So you heard that Ruto had traveled to the US, huh?
Yeah, man, he came back.
Yeah.
With more ideas on what to tax.
Yeah.
I mean, what other news can we expect from?
I know.
his
He said
honorable?
that he visited Google, Intel, and Apple, and they are looking to hire between 100,000 to 300,000 people. So, do you believe that? 100 to 300,000.
You know, I'm a citizen of this Republic of Kenya.
Yeah.
And I think it will be unpatriotic of me to disagree with His Excellency.
The CIC.
CIC, yeah?
What is it?
Commander-in-Chief.
Commander-in-Chief.
Or the one, the ICC. CIC, ICC. Whichever CC is, it still works. You know what I mean? But honestly, I don't believe it. Because they just lay off like double the amount of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Globally in one department, and they're only going to hire Kenyans. Like, come on, man. If the companies here don't want us, why do you think Apple and Google want us?
But
Google is not searching for Kenyans.
No. They have Chinese people, bro. They have Chinese talents to pick from. And Indians.
Yeah.
Those guys, they can code from I'm not saying it's our fault.
Yeah.
This is basically education. They can code from a very early age.
Yeah.
Here, coding is in very specific schools, not in public schools. So, of course, if they're going to pick cheaper talent, it's going to be the Chinese. Chinese are hacking into our systems as we speak, bro. The Sudanese were hacking into our systems, bro.
Yeah, I remember the
So
Sudanese.
they're not. I'm not saying our talent is whack, but I'm saying comparatively, let's be honest.
Yeah, it's tricky.
We're not as good as Chinese people.
But then it does not make sense. If you're 1 minute you're going to say the CIC has experience in ICC, then how can you doubt his experience in ICT, man? Like, yeah. I think
This is the clip. I can tell you right now.
Because he says that when you see our manifesto referring to the digital superhighway, ICT hubs and hotspots, it's because people want to use this for digital jobs. So he's saying we might get 300,000 jobs. And when a president says this, does he know that Google and Apple also have Google? Like they can see what he's saying in Africa?
I think Google is so big that what the fuck is the president of East African third world nation saying doesn't
Promising
even
his
matter, bro.
citizens.
That's alphabet.
Yeah.
These guys are focusing on like AI, bro. How to fake existence. These guys are probably like in military. They're probably looking at aliens. Do you think they give a fuck what the president of a third world country says? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm being honest. In the world, in the global classroom, Kenya is just there.
The grand scheme of things.
We're not a country that has a lot of impact in global politics. Maybe of course East African politics, yes, but like in global politics, we don't have much say.
Yeah.
Everybody, that we don't perform well. Economy, we are corrupt. Blah blah blah. We don't have much. We are a mid country. We're basically mid would be good, but we're not. We're just below mid. So I don't think people really care what we are saying, what our president says. Unless it's like now places where we have overachieved, like Kipchoge, for example. Everybody know now that is where we can make strides. Because of one man, a champe, but we don't have many champes now. We just, and I mean, didn't his economic advisor say that it's not the government's job to create jobs? But he's saying that the government will. You don't. So which one is it?
Yeah, there's that.
The government should create an environment that creates jobs. But they should, because if government creates jobs by just creating fake positions like MCA, women's rep, bro, how as a country have we allowed this bullshit to go on for this long? Women's rep? Come on.
Yeah.
Every county has one.
Yeah.
Because every county's women's have separate problems that one woman can't understand. You know what I mean? This is what is it? We're just creating a fake position.
You have women reps and you have the Ministry for Gender.
Yeah, we have Ministry for Gender also. Okay.
2/3 gender rule. How is this even? Okay, look, I'm not let me even just say this.
Yeah.
So whatever I'm saying doesn't even make sense. This
Yeah.
is this is not a serious podcast.
Yeah. No, it's
But-
a serious podcast.
Serious in a way. Serious in a way that
Okay,
I'm not.
seriously
Yeah,
talk.
but I know what you
I'm
mean.
not a political science expert, but this is simple logic.
Yeah.
How can you have a forceful 2/3 gender rule
Yeah.
when it's the public, when it's merit based?
Mm.
Merit based, it should be if women perform better than men, let all of them be women. It's the public who votes. How can you have a rule on the winner when it's a voting system?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
So now, so even if you want to fill it up with women, there are not many women who want to be in those positions. So it doesn't make sense. I don't know how we're letting this bullshit pass by. MCAs, bro, too many people are representing us.
Yeah, too many doing bullshit,
Doing bullshit, bro.
doing nothing basically.
We have, I think, we have more politicians representing us than policemen protecting. We have 3 politicians per 1,000, but one police officer per 14 million or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
These
We
are
have
just
too
fake
many-
facts.
But yeah, I understand what you mean. Like we have too many politicians. They just create these posts and then they come up with bullshit. Yeah. And then 1 minute you have the whole ICT jobs, and then the next minute you saw the bikes that were launched by
Man,
Yeah, the cats,
yeah.
What is this?
psycho cats.
We're in the 20th century or 21st. I don't know.
Yeah, 21st century. Yeah.
We can't be excited about metal. You know those. It's basically those boxes we used to make. Those cars, bottle tops on the side of that milk carton, and then you just push it.
Yeah.
That's basically it. Where we haven't moved that far from that fucking shit, man. I don't know. Sometimes it gets too much. I just okay, whatever. Now, I mean, what else can they do? This is already so much. Even like I was just thinking, like KRA is the only government business that actually makes a profit.
Yeah.
Because we are the ones who are hard at work. But when it's the government handling everything, bro, they're making losses on a monopoly.
Yeah.
How are you making a loss on electricity and you're the only one who is supplying
And everyone uses it. There's high demand for it, where like there are people literally begging.
Dude,
Because most businesses, you don't have customers. You're just there like begging.
Safaricom doesn't even have the same numbers of customers, but they're making a profit.
Yeah.
You have you have access to the whole country. It's up to you to get electricity everywhere. But you have access. But even then you're making a loss. Now I can't understand. This is my Indian coming. I'm like, what is happening here? What is this? Country